Gear is expensive, and we put it through some tough conditions. So today, let's talk about how we can take care of our shit and keep it riding the way we want it to for longer. Let's get into it. Hey, what's up? I'm Mark Sollors, longtime Burton professional snowboarder, and today on Take It From a Pro, we're gonna talk about things that most riders should know, and that's mainly how to take care of your hard goods, soft goods, helmets, and more. So let's kick it off with what I would say is the most important item to have a good day on hill. First up, goggles. They're one of the most fragile and overlooked pieces of gear that we have. I mean, a foggy goggle can literally ruin your day. And usually the main culprit is from moisture being stuck in between your lenses. And the first step to prevent this is to remember to always allow your goggles to dry after a day of riding. Leave them out in the open, free from moisture, outside of bags, and in the open overnight before you go riding as well. When moisture is trapped in between your lenses, it can be really hard and take a long time for it to clear. Also, you should really limit the amount of rubbing and interaction that you have with the inside of the lens. There's an anti-fog coating that goes on the interior to protect them from fogging, but it can wear off over time. So if it does fog up or if it gets wet, don't actually rub it, gently dab it and then give it airflow. You can use the goggle bag for this because it's made of material that's safe for cleaning and for storing your goggles. Just make sure that before you put your goggles away, that both the bag and the goggles are completely dry, and then it'll be ready for storage. Helmets are designed for one major impact. So take care of them, because even small bumps and bangs can slowly break them down over time. Don't just toss it around like your boots. Keep it in a safe place when you're driving to the hill. Put it in the bag that it comes with, or wrap it in a hoodie for safety. And this is actually why you see a lot of people do carry-on with their helmets when they're traveling, instead of just throwing it into their board bag. Now you can throw it into your board bag, don't get me wrong, just wrap it up so it has some protection, because you never know how much that bag is going to get thrown around under the plane. You only have one brain. So take care of your helmet so it can take care of you. Wet gear, that's the fastest way to shorten its lifespan. Boots that are consistently wet actually break down a lot faster, and that's why spring can be so hard on gear. Always bring your boots inside, pop those liners out, they're gonna dry a lot faster that way, and they'll actually last longer too. And don't dry your boots directly on a heater. It's such an intense heat that it can actually lead to warping and do damage. Gloves, mitts, outerwear, the same rules apply. Don't leave them crumpled in a backpack or in the back seat. Bring them inside, hang them up so they can completely dry for the best outerwear health and waterproofing longevity. And boards need love too. Make sure to bring it inside, give it a good wipe down, especially along the edges. Don't leave it in a bag, because if you leave it in a bag, then your edges are gonna rust, which means you're gonna have to do more maintenance or take it to a professional. If you have space, set up a simple drying area for all your gear. And a boot dryer comes in super handy for consecutive riding days. Give your gear airflow and time. Like I mentioned with the boots, don't try to shortcut the drying process with high heat. Airflow and time is gonna be your best friend. At the end of the season, you should prepare all your gear to be put away for storage. The better job you do now, the more future you is gonna thank you. Now for outerwear, we wanna do a proper wash. And you can click here for a full detailed video of the step-by-step of how to wash your outerwear. But the simple steps are this. No powder detergent, no bleach, no fabric softener. You can use a liquid detergent in a cool and gentle setting, and then when it's done, hang dry completely, and then you can tumble dry on a low temperature for about 20 minutes, and this is to reactivate the DWR waterproofing. Now once your gear is completely dry, then you can put it away for storage. Your snowboard is actually an easier step here because you're gonna do the usual waxing process, except you won't scrape it. This is to leave the wax on so that your base doesn't dry out throughout the summer. Whether you're flying or road tripping, smart travel habits go a long way for taking care of your gear. And honestly, it all starts with dialing in your snowboard bag organization. Just like a garage, every piece of gear should have a home in your bag. And always dry your gear before you pack it. Wet gear in a board bag is a fast track to damaged gear. As I mentioned, it is smart to carry your helmet on board unless you pack it away extremely carefully. And when you're on the road, I will tell you, boots and gloves are notoriously the hardest things to dry. So if you have a portable boot dryer, I highly recommend packing it. Also, if you're in a fortunate position where you have backups of gloves and maybe liners, that is also great to pack along for those trips when you're riding consecutive days and it's wet conditions. As always, I will highly recommend you make sure to put your goggles and lenses out the night before so that you have the best possible day the next day and it doesn't ruin your trip. I can't believe it, but that's it. The last piece of the puzzle. Your setup's dialed, your gear's running right, and now you've got the tools to keep it that way for seasons to come. And I hope you've learned a lot from this series. If you want to learn more, feel free to check out my videos on my YouTube channel at Mark Sollors. And as always, the Burton crew is here to help. Go to burton.com anytime for more information, or feel free to drop questions in the comments and we'll all do our best to answer them. I really hope you've enjoyed Take It From a Pro series. My name is Mark Sollors, and we'll see you out there.